morning, everyone. I'm Katie Nolan, bringing you all the headlines that you need to know for Friday, September 21st. I am very excited because after a year of trying to pull this off, viewer email finally worked this week. I have actual questions, it can actually be entertaining, and no one's gonna feel like their personality is being raped. Win-win. So we're gonna do like 2 or 3 headlines, because fuck that shit, and then we're gonna dive right into viewer email. So all that and more right here on your Guyism Speed Round. Today's look is called Cool, Relatable Lesbian from the high school softball team. 33% of men between the ages of 35 and 60 are unable to see their penis over their bulging stomach. Medical researchers are encouraging men to use this do-it-yourself test at home to see if they're at a higher risk for things like diabetes and high blood pressure. This method should actually drastically reduce the amount of men suffering from those ailments because they're all gonna kill themselves. Science. A 5-time convicted flasher who was arrested in Seattle last month for again exposing himself to a woman tried to use the excuse that he was just getting some sun. The woman he flashed said, quote, "There was absolutely no sun where he was standing." Well, there's certainly not any in your disposition, negative Nancy. Take the free penis and be on your way. God, people these days. You ever kick back and wonder, hey, what's Rick Perry up to? Well, I can tell you what he's not up to, being a sane person. On a conference call this week, which that sentence in itself sums up just how mundane his life has become, that we're talking about a conference call, Perry blamed the separation of church and state on Satan, saying that he runs across the world with his doubt and his untruths and what have you. Wait, what have you? You're gonna have to be more specific, Rick. I mean, if this Satan character you speak of is really running across the world, I'm gonna want to stop him if I see him and congratulate him on his athletic feat. But if I see a guy jogging and he's holding doubts and untruths, then I go up to him and I tap him and he's like, dude, I'm not Satan, I'm gonna feel like an asshole. Do you know what that feels like? Do you? Rick Perry, do you know what it feels like to be an asshole? Rick Perry? Perry. Do you feel it? Do you know what I'm talking about? Are you familiar with what it feels like to feel like an asshole? Mitt Romney decided to show us just how much he loves Snooki by getting a commemorative jersey spray tan. No, that's a presidential candidate wearing brownface because he's going to talk to a bunch of Hispanics? Okay. I am so excited! It's gonna be kind of like a speed round of your emails because there's just a bunch. In your opinion, is it wrong for a vegetarian to eat animal crackers? In my opinion, if a vegetarian's doing it, it's wrong. Mainly life. How many hours per day do you spend producing the speed round? Usually around 12. Probably more. I have this thing where I'm just super OCD and I have to read like all of the news. So even if I already know what I'm gonna say, and then I end up writing way too many jokes, and then the speed round that I film ends up being an hour and I gotta edit it down to 5 minutes and I make my work harder so I add even more hours, I'm not good at this job. What if everyone in the family wears the pants? Then the daughter's probably a lesbian. Malcolm Fuller asked, hey, so please don't take this as creepy, but I've been wondering if you are single for bit. I mean, you're way too hot to be single. How do I answer this? Okay, I am about as single as you are familiar with punctuation. Mike A. Bartolome asked if you had to have a pet bug and your choices were a caterpillar and a poisonless spider, which would you choose? Death by fire. Nick Yastrzemski asked, this is what you get for getting everyone to like your Facebook page by saying you would show your tits. Hashtag hypocrisy. Excuse me, anyone who's anyone knows that I had nothing to do with that stupid scheme. But more importantly, you're still here waiting for tits? Chance Henderson wrote, what are you doing out of the damn kitchen anyway? What are you, oh, I see what you did there. That was clever, it's good, I've never heard that before. Very original, that's a good one. I've never heard that before. Never. In my life, ever once. You should tell that at parties. Chuck James asked Chris Rock or Dave Chappelle. It's Chuck James, bitch! List the top 5 worst movies that were TV shows, a la Dukes of Hazzard, Miami Vice, The A-Team, etc. Dude, you just named, like, the main 3. Never mind worst ones, I don't think I could name 5 more movies that were TV shows. Forget 5, I don't think I can name 1 movie that used to be a TV show that isn't any of these. Sex and the City. Sex and the City 2. Rob Kinch said, can you confirm for my wife that I would have no shot with you? Nope. Divorce is funny. That's gonna do it for your speed round, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button, comment down below, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. And if you haven't laughed yet today, I'll throw a link in the description to a video that will make you do so. I've never done that one breath before. Personal achievement. Enjoy your Fridays and your Saturdays and your Sundays, and I will see you right back here on Monday with more headlines that you need to know. Good morning, everyone. I'm Katie Nolan, bringing you all the headlines that you need to know for Friday, September 21st. We're not gonna edit that out. We have to acknowledge that that just happened.